How B0aty and Faux Extreme revolutionized RuneScape.
We're diving into the incredible story of two players who completely transformed old school RuneScape for the better.
Okay.
Without them, we might not have the epic leagues or the thrilling Iron Man mode we know today.
Holy.
Can you imagine a world without Swampletics?
Meet Swampletics, my Mauritania-locked Ultimate Iron Man.
Dude, everyone's been recommending Swampletics. Do I watch this?
One of the only players in old school RuneScape to be immortalized into it, and if it wasn't for these two players, who knows if Swampletics would have ever even became a thing in the first place. Meet B0aty and Faux, two legends of the OSRS community. But if you're new to the game, you might not know how these titans have changed everything.
Am I tripping or there's something on his nose?
So buckle up. We're about to take a trip back in time, a full decade to be exact.
Better get going now. 2014. Holy. This is all the year, right? Starter. Is this Iron? But I don't know all these names actually. The white one, the orange one, I don't remember getting that. That's Rune. That's Torso. Fighter Torso. Procy. Yeah, I don't know a lot of the names. I'll need to see if I knew.
On May 18th, 2014, B0aty dropped a game-changing video titled The One-Man Army Full Rules. In this video, B0aty declared that he would be playing the game completely solo with no help from the Grand Exchange or other players. This was one of the first times this had ever been done.
A good way to picture the series is, I am playing RuneScape alone. Consider it single-player RuneScape.
Faux, however, wouldn't have posted a video on his YouTube channel until about 4 months into his account's creation. This would allow us to see a ton of progress.
Holy shit, Faux looks like a teenager here.
In just an 8-minute video. To understand why this game mode was so entertaining to watch for viewers, we need to understand how RuneScape is traditionally played. Now, historically, RuneScape has always been about leveling up your skills, completing quests, making money, and buying items off of other players on the Grand Exchange. A market in which you can buy virtually any item as long as you have the money for it. Well, what would happen
It's so here to hear that this is how you used to play, because I've only played Iron Man.
if you were to take out the buying items aspect of the game entirely?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you crazy.
I am!
Well, this would mean you would have to collect everything yourself. No buying items for quests. You have to collect every material by yourself,
Am I
as
hitting
well as
double
for
on
items.
myself?
This added a certain level of skill to the game that we had never seen before.
I feel like I'm hearing double of myself.
B0aty would start his account by doing basic quests such as Imp Catcher and picking flax for bows and money, showing how the game could be enjoyable even
Maybe it
right
was
off
his
the
video.
bat.
I think this is actually the first time ever I have done the Imp Catcher quest without buying the beads. I actually killed
Oh my God, I
imps until I
hated
got all
that.
4 beads. I think this is the first time I've ever done that. So, it's one of the main reasons I really wanted to do this series. I could do things that I've never ever done before. It's pretty awesome.
While it did take 4 months for Faux to post his first video, he did give us a glimpse in that video of how he made his early game
Holy, dude, Faux looks so
by
different.
picking up steel plate bodies in
Oh my, that was all the servers? Dude, there's so many servers now.
steel plate bodies in the wilderness and selling them presumably to the B0aty store. These two would quickly progress with their accounts, obtaining the fire cape as well as doing grinds such as barrows, and one of RuneScape's most infamous grinds, B0aty's 465 kills to obtain the Berserker ring. The community started to take note of this challenge and decided to participate themselves. Paul and Adam paved the way for many future content creators as well as content releases in old school. As a ripple effect of their dedication to the game, many others came in and made their own versions of the challenge, with players such as Iron Nobank creating their own version, where you'd be locked to only using 28 slots in your inventory and would be locked out of using the 700 plus bank slots given
So
to you.
since this is the Iron Man mode before it became official, did you guys have any Mitch Jones in your game, guys? We had hardcore WoW, but we played it through add-on because we didn't have it official. And we have a guy named Mitch Jones on the WoW section where every time he logs on to WoW on stream, he has like a full set of bags. He has like 20 gold magically. and he has this item and that, like magically. Turns out he was turning off his add-on and buying shit. Oh my goodness, man. Did you guys have that too? Like in the content creator, was there any like cheaters that were pretending to play Iron but wasn't? Yeah? Okay, okay. Gotcha.
At the beginning of the game. With the increase in popularity of this challenge, Jagex decided to release it as an official game mode you could play in RuneScape that anybody could start.
Bro, this this was one of the first guys you guys showed me when I came to RuneScape. And Faux was like, Savix, your clicks are so good. You're almost like this guy. And then I tune in and this guy's clicking, but I didn't even know it was bad because I was so bad at the game at that time, right? But it was a funny video, bro.
At the beginning of a new journey. On October 13th, 2014, the Iron Man game mode was released as an official game mode you could play in old school RuneScape. And remember earlier when I was saying that Settled was one of the only people to be immortalized into it? Well, here's another one.
Faux freedom.
To begin your Iron Man journey, you must speak to the Iron Man tutor, a man on Tutorial Island, whose name is Paul. By speaking to Paul, you can choose to begin your journey as an Iron Man account, an Ultimate Iron Man account, which was a nod to Iron No Bank and locking you to 28 slots. On the 10th of November 2016, a hardcore mode was added, where you would only have one life to this type of account. And if you died, your account would be crossed off of the hardcore high scores, and you would become a regular Iron Man account. Fast forward another 5 years. Fast forward another, and you would.
What are these names, guys? Praise Foot. I knew OSRS has some weird people. Shampoo. This guy probably never uses shampoo, man. What is this? Sim lol. Holy moly. Dude, we'll never catch up to these guys.
Become a regular Iron Man account. Fast forward another 5 years to the 6th of October 2021, and now RuneScape has decided to add Group Iron Man, a way to play with 4 of your friends where you would still be locked away from the Grand Exchange, but this was a great way to engage with your friends and get a feel for the Iron Man mode without playing completely alone. Okay, that's enough talking about how many different modes there are in the game. Let's go back to the players who have been put into RuneScape.
B0aty, Soulless Ginger.
If you go to speak to the Iron Man tutor outside of Lumbridge Castle, his name is...
I remember when I was a teenager, there was a really popular video. This guy was like pissed off. And he's like, gingers have soul. And it pisses me off. And that video was so popular online. Do you guys remember that? It was like one of the first YouTube videos I saw. And that guy was like just so pissed off.
Adam.
Because of South Park, bro. South Park probably ruined him, huh? He was pissed.
Tell these two players are truly based off of Adam and Paul, based off of their hair. Paul has short brown hair, while Adam has ginger hair. B0aty and Faux absolutely popularized the Iron Man game mode, and it's easy to see why Jagex decided to put them as NPCs.
That's really cool.
But the impact that these players have had over the years is much greater than just the Iron Man game mode. B0aty and Faux decided to take a completely different path on their RuneScape journey, and making it their own. Many players started to realize that RuneScape was not only a medieval point-and-click game, but it was a sandbox where anything could be possible. And I don't think there's any better way for me to explain that than to show you the very beginning of one of the most infamous series in all of RuneScape.
To craft your own journey and play by your own rules has something beautiful to it. To overcome your limitations and find joy in places no one has before is such an incredibly cool thing to me. There's no account too obscure, there's no account too ridiculous, because that just simply isn't a real concept.
They have to give
what
this
is
up
RuneScape
to
about? It's not about setting goals and accomplishing them.
Oh, this is Zero Talk. I thought the guy like changed his voice. He grew up or something. Awesome, thank you for gifting B0aty as a holy, yo.
Beat my Mauritania only Ultimate Iron Man.
On December 21st, 2018, Settled dropped a video titled, I locked my fresh Ultimate Iron Man in Mauritania, Swampletics #1. In this video, Settled would explain that he would be playing a new account that he named Swampletics. This account would be entirely locked into the Mauritania...
Dude is watching the video, not paying attention. Well, I don't know their voice. I'm not familiar with it because I didn't play this game for 20 years. I thought it was like... Because I am a YouTuber as well, and there's times where I record in the morning and I record at night and I sound completely different. or I recorded it, I'm editing it, and I'm not happy about how it came out, so I start recording it again, and then I sound different. My tone is different, right? So I thought he like grew up or something. He like paused the video, and his voice changed or something, man. I don't know. There's no cam or anything, you know? I don't know their voices. Like, this is the first time I'm watching this guy's video, so I think it's okay to say that. I'm just explaining for the guy that was being weird, of course, PPC.
Region of the game. Famously known as one of the most deserted areas for content, Settled could have never predicted that this series would bring him to the top
L
of
chatter,
RuneScape
absolutely
YouTube,
L, of course.
amassing 728,000 subscribers at the time of the recording of this video, and 2 million views on his first Swampletics upload. This particular series changed not only RuneScape as a whole, but the entire YouTube landscape. YouTubers such as Nokimon, who actually plays Pokemon Legends Arceus and locks himself to certain areas before he gets a shiny.
Oh my god, dude.
It's quite obvious that this series is about to Settled, as he even plays RuneScape music in the background.
The video and aged 20 years.
You are, dude. I had a RuneScape player that called me to share to me about their tile gameplay. Oh my god, that is the most crazy psychopath thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't want to spoil, but yeah, he was stuck in a certain spot and he can't leave until he gets like 99 or something in that area. It was crazy, man. Yo, Joker, thank you for the massive raid. Hope you had a fantastic stream. Guys, if you don't know Joker, check him out. Awesome creator as well. And he is enjoying RuneScape, so check him out. He has a beautiful community. Tile Man, yeah, that's what it was.
Of his videos. Locking yourself into one area of the game even got so popular that Jagex decided they had to create a mode out of it themselves. And less than a year later, on the 14th of November 2019, before Settled was even close to being done with Swampletics series, the Twisted League was released. This was a great way for Jagex to show off their new Korend region, as they locked everybody into it for the entirety of the leagues. They even locked everybody into Iron Man mode, which at first people were skeptical about because they didn't think they could enjoy the game as an Iron Man. But with the boosted XP rates and the relics that they were released, Twisted League was a hit. They decided it was so popular that the next year they had to run it back with the Trailblazer League, which is widely regarded as the best leagues we've had so far, other than the Trailblazer
Is this
Reloaded,
the thing where you like level times 5?
V2. This year, Jagex is making it even more interesting by adding echo versions of old bosses that we fought in the past. Basically harder versions of bosses that we already know and love today. And while Jagex do an absolutely fantastic job with leagues, there's also some updates that they've released into the main game that are seen as quote-unquote Iron Man updates that can still be great for main accounts as well,
very much for 20
such as the Moons of Peril bosses they just added. A boss which requires absolutely zero supplies of your own. The only thing you need to bring in is your armor and your weapons. This is called an Iron Man update because Iron Men do not have to waste any time getting supplies and can get right into the fight with the bosses and get some extreme.
Whoa, you actually catch the
However,
fishes.
This encounter can be good for pretty much anybody, considering the bosses can be done very quickly, and the loot you get from the chest at the end can be worth quite a bit of money for main accounts. It is clear that the OSRS developers have taken a completely different path towards their game. And the updates we've had over the past decade are in large part thanks to the ripple effect that B0aty and Faux had on the community with the challenge they popularized so well. They helped accelerate old school RuneScape from a RuneScape 2007 remake to its completely own version of the game. A new sandbox world where the world truly is your oyster. And for that, we thank you, Paul and Adam. Thank you so much for making it this far into the video. If you have, this is my first RuneScape video, so if you guys have any suggestions on what you want to see next, let me know in the comment section below.
What do we want to see, guys? What should we say? I want to see rabbits. Yo, very good video. I'll subscribe to the man, of course.